Good
Hey,
morning.
Lisa, you
Hi,
ready? You
I'm
ready?
ready. Ready.
45.
Let's
No
do it.
initiative.
45, that's halfway.
Oh, I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah,
We're halfway there. Okay. We're
awesome.
halfway up the mountain
That's
with
right.
no initiative. Okay, let's see. It's quick. It's a quick one, too.
Okay,
I'll start this time.
go ahead.
No initiative. That means that you have no purpose, huh?
Yeah.
Great goal achievement results from giving more than what's expected, not just doing what you're told and no more. Neither will you achieve great heights of success by refusing to do as you're told. Maybe that's my problem. It's hard to say which would be more discouraging, drifting from job to job because you're always the first to be laid off, a result of not doing your job as you were told, or laboring in a monotonous obscurity at the same job because you only did what you were told to do and no more. You can get by following either approach, but you will never get ahead. Personal initiative is more important than ever in today's high tech workplace. Back in the industrial age, the ability to follow orders was a critical skill. But as technology makes many supervisory functions obsolete, every one of us is expected to do more with less, to determine what needs to be done and to do it. If you are constantly waiting to be told what to do, you will soon find that you are at best unpromotable and at worst replaceable. The world doesn't have time to wait for you to get ahead. You should know your company and job so well that you can anticipate what needs to be done and then do it. First, you need to get the big picture. How does what you work on fit into the organization? Nothing is more frustrating to a manager than someone who creates problems because he doesn't know or doesn't care what happens to his work once it leaves his area and goes somewhere else in the organization. If you know where you fit in the organization, which link in the chain you are, you can intercept problems instead of passing them along. And that not only makes you a major valuable employee to your supervisor, it also helps gives you a feeling of satisfaction of contributing to the success of your company.
If you have no idea about how what you do affects the rest of the company, you're less likely to care if you do your job well. Such an attitude leads to carelessness, and you will quickly become someone who is easily replaceable. Another common problem people fall into is the activity trap. If we're constantly busy, we reason we must be getting a lot done. The obvious flaw in this assumption is that activity doesn't necessarily produce results. The key to successful time management is to go after your big, high payoff goals every day and to minimize the time you spend on those trivial details that take up so much time. There will always be big and little things to do in our lives. Unfortunately, many people who are big picture people at heart often end up spending their time on little details. The danger lies in making a career of focusing on trivial things. Goal setting will help keep you focused. Identify your goals and go after them. Once you have your definite purpose in life identified, it then becomes a matter of deciding whether or not an activity helps you reach your goal. If it does, it's worth spending time on. If not, it's time to reevaluate. Some experts estimate that for most of us, roughly 20% of our efforts generate 80% of our results. This principle cuts across virtually every activity. For example, 20% of the home usually accumulates 80% of the dirt. Clean the high traffic areas frequently and let the rest wait longer.
Interesting. The same holds true in sales. 80% of your sales usually come from 20% of your customers. Spend more of your time on the customers who give you the most business. 20% of your employees are probably doing 80% of the work. Recognize that and reward them accordingly. Not only does this motivate the 20% to even higher levels of achievement, but it may catch on with the majority of that is in the road to success. Spend your time in the areas that offer the greatest payoff. Do it consistently, and your life will end up the biggest payoff of all, your success.
Positive action steps. Always try to do more than you are asked to do. Determine what really needs to be done, then do it. Learn more about what other people in your organization do. It will help you figure out where you fit in and how you can contribute more to the company's overall success.
That can
Mhm.
be kind of tricky to know what to do next.
Yeah,
You, you
sometimes.
have to you have to pay attention to the big picture.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
But I do get very annoyed when other colleagues say, "What should I do now? Now what do I do?" That
Oh,
is very annoying.
yeah, yeah.
So
You're supposed to know
it
what your job is and do it.
yes, yes, for sure. Well, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to take the initiative today for sure.
okay. All right then. I will see you tomorrow. And remember, we made it halfway.
Yes, I'm excited. This is
Yeah,
really good. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And
Okay.
I do feel a lot better. I
Yeah,
do feel
all
a
this,
lot happier.
yeah, all this stuff is great stuff. Yeah.
So good. Well, have a wonderful day.
Okay, you as well.
See
See
you
you
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Bye.